taking out the trash.
It's time for another video.
This is George taking out the trash. Some things don't change.
Anyway, we're at an RV camp because, as you know from the last video, we're doing some slack packing. Oh, I got smoke from the fire coming to my eyes. But we're at a campground, a KOA campground with Al.
Hello.
And Rose, who's inside the camper. The fire here, we see we have a fire going here. Somewhere over there. Anyway, there's a fire going on there. And it's making smoke go into the camper, which is setting off the smoke alarm in there. But, so we had to close the door. Anyway, it's been a really good week. The slack packing is going great. I mean, we can do more miles than normal, and our feet and our ankles, we're walking more and hurting less, which is really cool. So, we're dealing with some new problems out here in the Shenandoah Mountains. We've had some tick problems, and okay, no, that's the big problem. It feels like a lot of problems because it's a tick problem. Ooh, nobody likes a tick. But for the last 3 days, we did not get any ticks at all, and that's good. That's good. So we got a tick spray right there, and that seems to be taking care of the ticks. And what else? This is our second campground, and tomorrow we're moving to another one because Rose and Al are moving the campground north as we hike north, and then they pick us up at the end of the day and bring us here to their camp, wherever it is, and we enjoy a quiet evening and a good night's sleep in the bed, and then we get up and go hike again. Today was a 0 day, and we enjoyed sleeping late this morning. It wasn't even 8 o'clock when I got out of bed this morning. I mean, that was late. It was about 7:45. And it's just been a really good week. Hanging out with Rose and Al in the evenings and enjoying the hike during the day. The Shenandoah Mountains are really pretty. There's not as many views as what we're used to, and we don't get to see all the waterfalls and stuff like that. It's a little different, but the trails themselves are smooth and easy, mostly, except for yesterday. So it's been a very pleasant week of hiking also. So anyway, I've got a video ready for you, and I hope you enjoy watching it. And seems like there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what. So hope you enjoy the video. Good morning, it's June 9th. So we're in our first day of the Shenandoah National Park. We've already hiked almost 3 miles, and we're slack packing because we'll be staying with Rose and Al in their camper for throughout the park. I don't know how long exactly it'll take. But this is our first view of the day. I think we saw this view from the car yesterday, but a little bit lower down where the car was. It's kind of neat to see the whole town. That must be Waynesboro, right, George? And yeah, it's nice, and you can see so far. Look how far you can see. And then we have all these pretty flowers down here where we are that are, I mean, there's a lot of really pretty smells out here from the flowers today. It's a good day. We're planning on hiking a little over 17 miles today. Not sure how long it'll take with the slack packs instead of the backpacks. I know we're already set a faster pace than normal, so we'll see what happens while we hike. Good morning, it's June 10th. We're out in the Shenandoah Mountains still on our 101st day of hiking the Appalachian Trail. Still slack packing. Yesterday was our first day of slack packing. It went a lot faster. Well, we did more miles in the same amount of time that we normally would do, so that was cool. We're planning on doing 17.3 miles today. and the same amount of time that it usually takes us to do 15 or 14 miles, so it's faster. Get more done per day. It's real nice to have somebody waiting at the end of the trail to pick us up and take us to a air-conditioned camper where we can sleep for the night and in a bed, which is nice. So we're real happy with that. Here's the first view we've seen for today. There's not as many views here through the park on the trail. There were actually more views when we were doing the drive-through with Rose and Al. So I don't know, maybe we'll drive through again and get more pictures. But this is today's first view. We're about 4 miles into the walk today, and we see more stuff. I mean, maybe some flowers and stuff. Yesterday I saw a bear, but it went by too fast. I mean, it crossed the trail right in front of me and just kept going, and it was too fast for me to get a picture, and by the time I could get my camera out, it was lost in the brush. But that was kind of fun to see a bear. It was kind of scary too, I'm not gonna lie. But it didn't really care about me. That bear saw me and just went, I don't care about her, and just kept right on going. So that was cool. George was a little jealous because he didn't get to see the bear, but he'll get to see plenty of bear. He's already seen one anyway. So anyway, yeah, this is a nice day, although it's supposed to get rainy later. Hope it doesn't get too rainy. I don't see why it should have to, but if it does, it does. We have our raincoats with us, even though we're slack packing, we brought our raincoat. Yeah, so we'll see what happens today while we hike. How often do you come across a women's restroom that's a real bathroom on the trail, and here it is, and look what's guarding it so that I can't use it? That thing needs to get out of my way. Oh, and it doesn't like you. Well, what kind of snake is that, honey? Yeah, except that it's acting mean, and usually they don't, right? Well, then make him leave, because I want to go in that women's room. No, he'll go right across my path that way. Look, he's going to block the door. You, oh gosh, he's like, why do you have that on me? All right. Good morning. It is June 11th. Yep, June 11th. And that makes it our what are we? Yeah, 103rd day. Wow, my math's getting hard now. 103rd day on the trail. And this morning we've hiked about 2 miles, and this is what we've come to, the 900 mark. This is the 900th mile of the trail. Woohoo! So, yeah, today we're still slack packing the Shenandoah Mountains, and just probably not going to do quite as many miles as we've done the last 2 days because of where the pickups are, and you know, and I'm tired from those 2 days. Even though I didn't have a pack, we hiked really far, and I'm tired. So today we're going to do probably only about 15 miles. But it'll be nice to have a short day. But yeah, here we are at 900 miles. So we'll see what happens as we hike the 900s. morning. It is June 12th, day 113 of hiking the Appalachian Trail. This is not the Appalachian Trail. This is a camper that belongs to Rose and Al. And we have been sleeping here every night for the last few nights. They drive in their truck to take us to the trail and then pick us up where we left off. And it's been really nice. Last night we had a nice fire in this fire ring, which is kind of neat. This is a KOA campground. Oh, and here comes George heading back up from the shower house. Anyway, it's only about 6 a.m. We're finishing our coffee and breakfast, and Rose and Al are getting up and getting dressed, and they'll take us out to the trail. And today we're going to hike about 16.9 miles, so we'll just call that 17 miles. And there's supposed to be some good views today, so we will take some pictures and I'll show you how it goes while we hike today. Good morning, it's June 13th, Saturday. It is our 114th day on the trail. It is our 5th day of slack packing through the Shenandoah Mountain National Park. It's beautiful here. This is the first view of the day. We've hiked about 1.5 miles to get here, and yeah, the views are nice. We're standing on a rock field that kind of goes straight down. Like there, you can see my feet are there. Oh, and then we go straight down and then up over that beautiful view over there. We're not exactly sure how far we're going to hike today. We kind of think we can hike 18 miles. But if the terrain gets too difficult like this rocky field right now, as you see, George is picking his way through those rocks over there. And where we might have some more rocks like that. We're not sure. Anyway, if we have an alternative to get off at 14.5 miles today. So Al and Rose will either pick us up at the point of 14.5 miles or the 18-mile point. It's really nice having that kind of options and that kind of flexibility while we're going through the park and still making good miles. For us, even 14.5 miles is good for a day. So if that happens, I'm not going to be mad. But 18 is our goal. Anyway, we're enjoying the park today. It's beautiful weather. It's cool. There's a little slight chance of rain this afternoon. But as it is right now, it's beautiful. It's sunny. It's cool. We're having a nice hike this morning. So we'll see what happens as we hike throughout the rest of the day.
ways down the Shenandoah Valley.
Okay, I remember what else I wanted to talk about. There is this really cool thing that way back when we were at a hostel called Boots Off, I know I talked about it sometime, but it's been a long time. Way back in Tennessee, some people were talking about this fungus that grows wild on a tree called chicken of the woods. And George has been calling it chicken of the tree ever since. And it's this orange fungus that grows like a mushroom on a certain downed trees. And actually we've been looking for it since then because it's supposed to be like this gourmet food that tastes like chicken and it's really good. And I'm not a big mushroom fan. Look like mushrooms to me. But anyway, we've been looking for it. But while we're here this past week, I came around a curve and I saw this patch of orange out that looked gorgeous. And I'm like, was that flowers or what? And both at about the same time, George and I realized that's probably the chicken of the woods. And so we went and we got some. And there's a picture of that in there, you'll see it. And then there's a picture of it. Tonight we cooked it. And I was disappointed. It tasted just like mushrooms. It tasted nothing like chicken. But George liked it because it tasted like mushrooms. And really good mushrooms. So, but then again, you're supposed to like deep fry it, which we don't have the capability of doing here in the RV. So there's that. So that was really cool, and we'd actually even prayed about being able to find some chicken of the woods. And George likes calling it chicken of the tree because it grows on trees, dead trees, fallen trees. So it was really cool to get that and to have it and enjoy exploring about it, and also an answer to a prayer. Answer to a prayer is always cool. So there's that, and that's the picture that you're about to see. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and yeah, it's I don't know how long we're going to be doing the slack packing, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit. It's nice. We're enjoying it. Rose and Al seem to be enjoying it. God bless their wonderful hearts for wanting to and loving us enough to do this. And so next time we see you, we'll probably be doing some of the same thing. And yeah, thank you guys for praying for us all the time and for always thinking of us and loving us. You can't imagine how much it encourages us. So, till next time, we'll see you later.